morning, top of the 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 morning. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. So I'm gonna jump right into it, and then I'm gonna save this live so those of us that are coming back to watch, things that's going on with me and stuff like that, and just to connect, because you know that you're family, you found your tribe, and you just want to soak up everything that we have to say over here, uh, then I'm gonna save this for you. So, um, being here in this city, in this place, doing what I'm doing, and the type of work that I'm doing, and the networking that I'm doing, is the greatest thing that I've ever. Well, one of the greatest decision I've ever made. And two, is the most stressful thing that I've ever done, or ever had to do in my life. This is the most stressful thing I've ever had to do in my life. This is what I thought. This is what I've been thinking, contemplating on. But truly, uh, there were some things that were more stressful than this, such as um, being broke, being broken, having a broken mind, having a broken spirit. And I don't say that lightly. I really mean that. Being broken, that was way worse than anything. That's the hardest thing you got to go through. Being broken and at your lowest point of vibration. And being aware that you're at your lowest point is a safety net. If you're unaware that you're at your lowest point and you're vibrating at your lowest, that's when you're in real trouble. And that's probably the hardest thing that you'll ever have to overcome in your life, is realizing that and doing taking the steps necessary through awareness to allow yourself to change from that. So anyways, being here is it has its good moments and bad moments, bro. I'm around a very high thinking, high level, high activity, high motivation, high work drive, high everything individual, and the individual that I'm around, that I'm working with currently. So everything is intense. Every single aspect of my life is intense. Even when it's chill, it's still intense because I'm anticipating something that's happening. It's just the environment that I'm in, truly. Um, I wouldn't have it any other way. Is it hard on me? Fuck yeah. Do I feel like giving up sometimes and going home? Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I do. Do I feel like sometimes, like, man, this shit isn't working out, or my point is not getting across? Um, no, not really. I kind of feel like sometimes, like, man, because I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm not I don't have all the information to just like shoot it out to you guys and to deliver the information as quickly as possible, because I'm still getting new to this stuff. It makes me feel like kind of question myself sometimes. But with all that being said, none of this was harder than being broke. None of this is harder than that. None of this is harder than being in survival mode. None of that. This is all. This is light work compared to being in survival. This is light work. Yeah, this is light work. Yeah, this is light work. Um, your new life is here, bro. You don't have to keep. You don't have to keep going back to things that make you understand something. So, what do I mean by that? We can get comfortable with things that made us uncomfortable. And then since we get comfortable with the what's up, everybody? I can't see the comments right now. And since we get comfortable with being uncomfortable, um, we get used to being in that state. And then that becomes our new norm, that state of uncomfortability. That becomes our new norm. That becomes um, our reality. And then our fall back to whenever something new or something that challenges that uh, stiff regimen that we've been used to. Whenever some challenges that, we don't like that too much. So We resist it naturally. Uh, neurologically, we resist it because our nervous system just can't handle that grand rising. Our nervous system just can't handle that. So because our nervous system can't handle it, it rejects it. It rejects it through different elements of stress, stress in the head, the temple of your head, stress throughout your body, stress, tension in the solar plexus, tension in the base of the spine, tension at the bottom of the feet. I have experienced all these things. I'm experiencing all these things. And I say these to tell you, I've already been to the hospital for these things back in the day. I've been to the hospital for all those things. And yes, there are different things that can contribute to this, but all of this stuff, my point, all of this stuff is spiritual. All of it is spiritual. And so, since all of it is spiritual, I've realized because I've done the work, I've done the research. What's up with it, guys? I've done the work, I've done the research. All of it stems from your identity, my identity, how I identify. All of this stems from that. All pain stems from my identity. So, for example, when I have high levels of stress now, this is what it feels like for me. I can experience tightness again, all those areas I just explained to you is how I can feel. And it doesn't feel good. It's the most uncomfortable feeling ever. Um, yeah. So, anyways, when that's happening, what's really happening? What's really happening is that um, my I've already accepted my spirit has already accepted that my former life, my old life. I've already buzzed past that. I'm already on to something else. I'm already on, but this because there's multiple different parts of ourselves, right? We got the astral part, we got um, the physical part, we have and then everything that's in between that, as far as the emotions that dictate that stuff. So, um, the lowest parts of me, which is my flesh, which is this 3D stuff, it doesn't want to give up its understanding again because it's been drilled into me neurologically. It's been drilled into you neurologically. That's why you don't want to give up your understanding because it's been drilled into your being. It's literally uh, your body would like to believe that's who you are, but when your spirit knows better, um, a confliction can happen, and so that's oftentimes what happens in the form of stress headaches, um, tension in the lower backs, uh, things of this nature is all due to a stress response, a neurological stress response at that. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's something that you're used to, but you've already changed. You don't have to keep coming back. So um, I realized that that was the answer because I was having fog trying to remember the answer. And that's what the ego would do. It would keep you in a state of fog so you don't remember the answer. And I was thinking about that throughout the day yesterday. I was like, man, why can't I? I feel like the answer to what I'm going through is right here, but I can't, man, I can't figure it out. And my friends, this is where uh, prayer comes in, and not the prayer to the way that traditionally we might understand it, where I just talk about something. Oh, I want this. Please give me this. Oh, why did this happen? Please don't do that again. Oh, please tell me what I need to do next. I pray like that as well, but that's not what we're looking to accomplish here. What we're looking to accomplish here is a direct connection to the Creator through ourselves, from the example and through the example that was given to us through uh, uh, the Son of Man, through one of the examples of the Son of Man, which was Jesus Christ. Um, so we focus through prayer on what we want to be, and we claim it as if it's already happened. So me, I don't have to go back to my old life. And what does that mean? I don't have to go back to my old way of understanding things. It doesn't have to all make sense right now. It doesn't all have to make sense right now. And what I mean, it, whatever it is that you are over analyzing or that you can't have complete autonomy over, complete control over, that's the part that you don't have to go back to that, because you realize through your growth and through your development, through your resurrection, that all the change that happened for you was when you fully submitted. It's not when you tried the hardest. It's not when you broke your back and started sweating, all that. I mean, all this has been gained through blood, sweat, and tears. That's how we got here. But true growth, the true elevation was experienced when we let it all go. We let it all go, and we didn't lean onto our own understanding of what's going on in the world. So we're probably going to talk about that tonight as well. Me and Unc be having some debates on the Bible and stuff like that. So we're probably going to talk about that some more as well. But there's ancient truths that were left over for us to follow, breadcrumbs all over the place. Uh, footprints in the sand for you to follow, even if it's in fragmented areas or even if it's all the information is not in one place. It's still enough breadcrumbs for you to follow to where if you read it with a true and righteous spirit, you can download some information, dude. You can get that from many different places. So, anyways, that's what's going on uh, with me, and also realizing that everything is a reflection of how I want to live my life. Like everything is a choice. For example, like this morning, uh, I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling like I was in pain. Right? Sometimes I wake up in pain, sometimes I don't. That just lets me know that I probably got some old patterns that I'm holding on to that I didn't fully release and stuff like that. And also hydration and all that stuff plays a key factor into this stuff too. But I'm just talking about purely what be on my mind. So, anyways, I woke up this morning. I wasn't really like, I'm like, man, I'm about to just go down and do my routine. I hope ain't nobody at the park. I'm not trying to do no talking. I'm not trying none of that. Man, why when I get to the park, not only is it people at the park, they in my spot that I be at. This spot right here, they was right here, just right here. And then not only did I not want to speak to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Not only when I get up here, I don't want to speak to nobody. When I get up here, everybody's smiling and they all happy, smiling and shit. And I came up here with that low vibration, not looking to be bothered. But that's just goes to show you that you weren't born alone, dude. You weren't born in this life alone to experience this life alone. This life is meant to be experienced with others, you know. Um, so that was my reality. When I got here, boy, not only was I not alone, but it was a bunch of people in my spot. And I had to wait. Mm. And I just got this download just now. I had to wait. And that's what's going on in our lives right now. The change is already here. You already there. You done already went. You already see what's over the mountain. Or you at least got a better view now. You know, you got a better view. I'm gonna show you. You got a better view of what's over this mountain right here. You got a better view. You got a better view. You see those mountains in the background. You got a better view. I'm saying. So now that you have a better view, uh, you just gotta wait. And is it waiting and complete isolation and stillness and lack of growth and movement? No, it's a movement into the life that you believe that you believe is yours. Now, it's a movement in the right direction. It's a movement into the claim of your destiny, dude. This is your birthright we talking about. That other stuff of how you live and how you understood, you don't have to go back to that anymore. You don't have to. You literally don't have to. And I'm not just saying it. I'm saying that you can make a choice whenever that thought comes up in your head that brings you back to something you're like, man, why is it going like this? Or why can't I figure this out? Or man, this shit's stressing me out right now. You don't have to stay on that level of understanding. You don't have to understand it the way that you was understanding it. You can let go of the way that you looked at the world. Now, you can do that right now and change your life right now. That's what I've been doing. And that's changed my life right now. It's because I only agree. I'm not gonna say I don't go through my struggles and I don't go through my mental battles and stuff like that, but I only agree and I only move forward with those thoughts that align with a life that I see myself living. And why not me? Why can't it be me right now? Why can't I have peace in my heart and in my mind right now? Why can't it be me right now to live the life that I've seen in my visions? I didn't get shown those visions for no reason. You didn't get shown those visions of a new life for no reason, of what could be for no reason. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. No, crazy was when you was in that low vibrational state doing the same thing over and over and over and over and wondering why your life wasn't changing and then getting stressed out about that. That was crazy. That was crazy. You was crazy then. You was crazy then. Yeah, you was crazy then for sure. You was out of here. You was out of your mind. You were crazy. You were crazy. But now, because you actually believe the things that uh, you actually believe you can achieve, or that you're actually walking into the life that you prayed for, that you've been meditating on. You actually believe that these things are happening. You actually believe the things that you say. You actually believe the things that are told to you through your downloads when you do pray and talk directly to our Creator. You actually believe those things. You actually do the things that you're told to do when you get those downloads. No, you're not crazy. You're in alignment. You see how that sun is in the background like that? That's what's charging you. It's not this superficial stuff. And me, I'm talking to me, dog. Superficial, shallow. What's superficial and shallow right now? The fact that I expect the world to bend to what makes me comfortable instead of taking where I am or where I've been and just allowing that to change me. Dying. That's what this life calls for, y'all. Death comes in many different forms. And I'm not talking about a physical death. I'm talking about an ego death. We have to do that in many, 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 many different stages and times in our life. We need ego deaths. We need ego deaths. We need ego deaths. And so back to my story of, what I'm dealing with and stuff like that. Um, Being in an unfamiliar place is not unfamiliar to me. I've lived in, man, I lived all over the place. I've lived in the Philippines. I've lived in, uh, and then whenever I am in different states that I grew up in, not necessarily that doesn't necessarily mean that I have backup for any support or anything. So I've lived in just name all the states. I've lived in Texas, Ohio, Georgia, California, now Las Vegas, Nevada, which is Nevada. Um, let's see, Alaska, and then outside of the U.S., I've lived in the Philippines. So yeah, I've been a few different places. Um, and all those different places allowed me to I think it allowed me to keep me going enough just to get to the next step, you know, because if I know that there's more out there, then I won't be so quick to just be like my environment around me and, you know, um, go get a management job, give me a girl that I grew up around, and, have some kids and then just do life that way. My peoples would rather me have do life that way because uh, they don't see a future in, well, maybe they do. I don't know what they see now, but then when I was first starting my journey to break that part of the matrix and really just fall into alignment with my purpose and allow that to pay me and allow that to bring me my tribe, allow that to bring me my wife, allow that to bring me my career per se. You know what I'm saying? Everything changed for me, and they didn't get it. For sure, they didn't get it. And I knew that I was on the right path because I didn't care no more that they didn't get it. I used to care when they didn't get stuff. No, I mean, I used to care when they didn't understand what I was talking about, or they didn't understand where I was coming from, or they didn't understand why I wanted to do certain stuff like that. It's because I wasn't ready to do it that way. Hey, everybody, I wasn't ready to do it that way, so I didn't. Instead, I tried to explain myself to people who didn't care what I did. They just wanted all they know is what they know. All they know is they understand in the life, and you know, and what they did to keep them safe. Because that's all people really trying to do is just stay safe. You know, uh, that's why people really don't do a lot because out of fear, you want this umbrella of safety. But what's safe about right now? What's safe about these times right now? What is a bright future right now in these times right now? I don't have any. I have zero faith in my government. I have zero faith in my politicians. I have zero faith in my state officials. I have zero faith in any governing body at this time because they have not made themselves trustworthy. They have made themselves an enemy against the state, against the people. I have zero faith in governmenting bodies. I have the utmost faith in the people. The people seem tired though. People, the people seem fed up. The people seem like I can't get a good read on the people, but I have more faith in the people than I do in our governing bodies. Yeah. So before I get to that though, because I'm almost I won't go too long, but I think this is good because this I be having stuff on my head in the morning, bro. So this is just good to get it out. Um, I'm with 607 Unc, bro. This man has to be one of the most interesting people ever, and the fact that I'm right here with him and then I'm right next to him. I'm not just in the background observing. I'm no, I'm daily. I'm right next to him. I get to hear his thoughts. I get to hear where he's coming from as quickly as it does come. That should be coming so quick sometimes. I have to bring that into my world. The stuff that he's trying to bring into to bring me into his world. Like I got to bring that into my world as he's bringing me into his world, and it'd be hard to keep up sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But it's not just him. I always been like that. I'm just like I'm quick with my stuff, but I'm slow with everything else. I need to listen slow and speak slow. I guess that's what that meant. Um, but yeah, man, sometimes the information just comes so quickly that look at this hummingbird. I just gotta download whatever is coming at me. Just pay attention to the little things, to the little details. I like that. But anyways, yeah. So, um, working with, living with, being around somebody of that magnitude and caliber for one, because you know what I mean. He's at the top of the mountain in what he does. Uh, literally, we're at the top of the mountain right now. But yeah, he's at the top of the mountain in what he does. Uh, every single day is a lesson, bro. I mean, I got so many notes, dog, on this guy as far as just like stuff he says. It's not even stuff he says to me all the time. It's just stuff I observe. One thing I can tell you guys that will help you be successful that I've noticed from successful people is that one, don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't understand something, ask. Ask. Successful people ask. Don't act like you know how to do something and then kind of try to explain your way out of it later. No, that's going to piss successful people all the way off. That's going to make them not want to do anything with you or for you. Just be completely transparent. If you don't know nothing, come in with nothing. It's better to come in with nothing than acting like you got one thing. Come in empty. So that's one thing. Another thing I can share with you would be if you have an idea and you see it going this way, and you see in your head how it's supposed to be done, no matter what nobody else say, do it exactly that way that you see it being done. And if it is successful that way, cool, you just went with your move. If it's not, then okay, cool, you can take the critique or the criticism next time and do it someone else's way. But um, Nine times out of ten, you're successful is because you've been doing it uh, your way. Not to say that you can't take advice or something from somebody else, but you've been doing it at such a high level that really you just need support and people to help further your decisions. You don't really need people to make those decisions for you. You know what you want. So I learned those things. Um, yeah. Um, I tell you some of the things, guys, too, that's helping me. Some shortcuts. Um, some of the things that really, honestly, actually, truly changed my life, bro. Um, Making up my bed, cleaning up my room. That's what really, really, really did it for me, bro. When I started caring about cleaning up my room and making up my bed and how my living quarters was daily, I'm talking about. Uh, my quality of life started changing. Everything else around me started naturally. I started naturally, you feel me, having to have things organized around me because I don't like clutter. I don't like mess. I don't like uh, filth. So you clean up one area of your life, you're gonna clean up everything else. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I used to not to believe that because my parents used to say that, and they used to piss me off because like, man, y'all just want me to clean up, bro. That's not true. Just because I don't want to do it this, I just don't want to because I don't want to wash the dishes. Every single time y'all wash the dishes don't mean that I'm gonna be a lazy man when I grow up. But yes, it did, and I didn't even know. Little did I know. Yes, it did. Yes, it is. If how you do one thing is how you do everything. Look at your room right now. Look at your room right now, and then think about your life right now. Your room is a direct reflection of how your life is going right now, and that's wild, but it's true. I ain't lying to you on here. It's true. So I did that to change my life. And then what else have I been doing to change my life? Another thing that I've been doing is praying way more frequently. And I actually haven't been praying as often as I usually do. Yeah, bro, praying way more frequent. I have to. I have to talk to my creator and get my downloads in the morning. I have to throughout the day because I'd be stuck. I'd be needing somebody to talk to. So talking to my creator often. I'm talking about just like the just like different Muslims and stuff do. They got the right idea uh, with that prayer stuff for sure. Pray so much that you like, dang, how many times did I pray a day? You feel me? Like, um, and again, that's just a conversation with yourself, with the highest version of yourself that's resting with the Creator right now. That's looking at the Creator. Right now. That's with the Creator right now. That's part of the Creator right now. The Creator is looking out in the world through us. So we're just talking to that part of ourselves and bringing that uh, highest part of ourselves down with this lowest part of ourselves to create this equilibrium. And that's when you have true peace. Um, so yeah, I'm doing that, praying more. So praying more. What else did I say? Praying more, making better decisions. Is that what I said? Something like that. Praying more. Um, oh, and then also celibacy. I've been celibate now for let's see, man, what happened after her? Oh, that hurt. Um, yeah. So that was I believe I've been celibate now going on 90 days. Yeah, going on 90 days, which is not a long time at all. But uh man, when I say and also that means no you know, that means no pornography, that type of stuff. Uh yeah, because that stuff, man, is wicked, right? A lot of y'all don't know. See, a lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of y'all don't know that the stuff that you put into your eyes is killing you. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know that. I didn't know that. So I stopped watching pornography and I stopped digesting such low vibrational content intentionally. You know, I keep my social media feeds clean of any type of degeneracy and stuff like that. If I see it, I gotta unfollow you, block you, whatever the case I gotta do. I gotta get it off my page. I can't see that. It's not what I'm trying to have on my mind when I'm trying to. Because I right now I work off of social media, so I have to be on social media kind of quite often. So I don't have time to be getting all these different triggers. And then also, okay, so praying more, watching what I look at more, celibacy, accountability, and awareness of thoughts. Thank you, Lord. And awareness of thoughts. These are things that have changed my vibrations. My, these are things that have changed my vibration, altered my frequency, and have me on my current most successful timeline and path. Because I chose to be aware of my thoughts and take uh, action into what goes into my mind. Anything can just come in, Noma, and I accept it. You have to accept the thoughts that come to your head, and you have to accept them as being a reality. So again, my reality is only what I accept. I said that in the beginning. Now I remember. My reality is only what I choose to accept. Uh, Now, if you're dealing with these pains, it's because always again go to the doctor, get checked out. But if you're anything like me, you've already done that, then that means these are spiritual pains. Neurologically, they're from different traumatic episodes in your life, and your body kind of stored them like uh, a tape recorder. And now all you got to do is just filter it out of your body naturally, energetically. And that's through being aware, the awareness of your thoughts, because thoughts are energetic spark bubbles. They're like charging downloads, and they spark your ideas, or they spark the body, the neurons in your brain to induce movement and stuff like that. So uh, you just got to watch those and filter those, because truly, uh, that's where the war is. Hey guys, I appreciate you being with me this morning. Um, I'll see y'all later. Peace.